Hello everyone. I know it's been a while. I'm currently in college. Not doing too hot at some classes right now. I got two exams this week, but I am really fed up with studying and I feel like I just need to take a good break. So I'm taking a good walk and my roommate's out right now, so I feel like it's a perfect time to just try to crank out a video. I'm just trying to fit this into my schedule, but I have no clue when new videos could be coming out, just because college comes first. But I miss kind of doing these videos, and I know that you guys want more videos to come out. So I'm see how this goes. It's been a little while since I've sat down and recorded a video. But with that out of the way, I'm gonna be going over how to create the backbone of an event system. I want to put a disclaimer before we start. This code that I'm going to write in this video is heavily based and modified off of Dark Magician 6's Java API. I will put his event API in the description if you would like to check out the original code, but I will be modifying it slightly in this video for specifically a Minecraft client. So I guess let's start. Let's go into our client package. Let's create a new package, and we are just, let's just call this event. Good enough of a name. Yeah. Okay, let's make a new class, and we are going to call this class event priority. So event priority. Did I spell that right? I think so. Event priority. And this class is going to just hold some byte constants that'll be used in other classes, and this will kind of determine the order that events are called. So we're going to say public static final byte first, or just first equals 0, second equals 1, third equals 2, fourth. Oh yeah, no, it's FOU. Fourth equals 3, fifth equals 5, or 4, sorry. And then we're going to make an array of that. So we're going to say public static final byte array, and we're just going to call this like value array. And we're going to say it's a new byte array with inside of it first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Wow, okay. Spelling. Oof. Alright. Basically that's this class done. So let's make a new class. And this class is going to be an annotation that basically tells the event manager what functions are event functions and what functions are just normal run-of-the-mill functions in your class. So we're going to call this, we'll just name it event target. Sure. And we are going to change this to an @ interface. Oh boy. Close? I just got everything installed on this computer. It's a new computer, so I've had to like migrate everything over. So I'll try to edit this part out if I remember to, but I probably won't. So if I didn't edit out, you'll see this part. So we're going to just say @target, and we are going to give it an element type dot method. So it's only allowed on functions. We're going to say @retention or retention policy of runtime. And in this, we want to have a value, so we're going to give it byte, we're going to say value, and this is going to determine the priority, basically, of it. And so we're going to just say the default value of that is going to be event priority dot third, so it's like right in the middle. Yeah, and that's this done. Yeah, that's a pretty simple class. We're going to make a new class, and this one is just going to be called event, E-V-E-N-T, event. And this class is basically just going to be one function that you call event in every. Oops. Okay, there's all of my papers for my class. I have to edit out a lot of things in this video. Lost my train of thought. Event. This is basically going to be what every event gets called. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this a little bit of a different way. We're gonna do event data. Sorry, event data. We'll do that first. That's gonna be more better. I'm a little scatterbrained today. I'm sorry, guys. I'll remember to edit all this out. Hopefully, maybe. No. We're gonna say public final object source. This class is basically just going to pass around groups of data to other classes for an event. And like what priority, we're going to do public final method target public 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 final by priority. I got an import method, and now we're going to make event data. We're going to take object source method target byte priority, and this dot source equals source, this dot target equals target, this dot priority equals priority. Okay, now we can move on to actually making the event. It'll just make a little bit more sense if I do it this way. I really should write all this down. Okay, now time for the actual event class. We are going to do public event call. So it's going to return an event. And you call it so you can figure out if it needs to be canceled or not. We'll get into that in a little bit, but just go along with me. We're going to say final array list of event data list equals event manager dot get this dot get class. Event manager doesn't exist yet. We will make it in a minute, but want to get this class done. We're going to say if data list does not equal null. We want to go through all the event data in the data list. So we are going to say for event data list. Let's go through all the events in there, and we're going to do a try catch. Exception right now, print this out. Let's print stack trace for now. And we're going to say data.target.invoke data.source this. Alright. Now I am going to make something called, we're going to call it event cancelable. So we're going to say event CANCELABLE. Oh my god, I can't spell it. CANCELABLE. Event cancelable. It's going to extend event. And we're just going to add a few functions. We're going to say private boolean canceled equals false. Control space is canceled. Control space set canceled. That's just so we don't have to keep adding these. We can, if we want a cancelable event, we just extend event cancelable. I feel like that just makes it a little easier to understand when making new events. But now this is going to be the hard part. It is going to be the event manager class. I've been debating on this for a little bit, but I am going to type this all out in the video so you guys can understand what it does, but I will most likely give this out as a download on GitHub, so you can basically if you mistype something, everything doesn't break because this is the most complicated class potentially in this tutorial that we will be writing, like as a whole, this whole client tutorial. It's just very complicated. So yeah, with that out of the way, I'm gonna try to write this all in one take and hopefully get it right. You guys will only see the right version of it because I'll edit out if I get it wrong, but I might be here for a while. So we're going to first start off with private static final map from a class of a wildcard that extends event and array list of event data. We're going to call this registry map equals new hash map of a class of a wildcard that extends event. Oops, okay, we're gonna make this full screen really quick. That extends event, comma, array list of event data. And then Control-Shift-O to import everything. Perfect. So we're going to write a method that sorts everything. So we're going to do public, or, well, make this private. Private static void sort list value. And we're going to pass it a final class of a wildcard that extends event. And we are going to say we want to do a file array list of event data. Oops. Event data. Flexible array equals new array. New array list. That's what I was thinking. I had it blanked out for a bit there. We're going to say for final byte b colon event priority. So for every event priority in the value array, we are going to have another nested for loop. So for event data method data in event manager dot registry map dot get of the class. We're going to say if method data dot priority equals the that's supposed to be two equals the thing in the value array, and we're going to add it to our array method data. And then we want to put that all in the class. We're going to say event manager dot registry map dot put class flexible array. All right. We're going to say private static boolean is method bad. Good enough. Final method, and we're going to just return, method, we're going to return method dot get parameter types dot length does not equal 1, or not of method dot is annotation present event target dot class. So we're going to make another is method bad function. So private static boolean is method bad. We're going to pass a final method and a final class of a wildcard that extends event class. we're going to return is method bad. Return is method bad. Passing in the method, or method.get parameter types of 0 dot equals class. Alright, then we want a getter, so we're going to say public static array list of event data. Get, we're going to pass it a final class of wildcard that extends event class, or we're going to return registry map dot get of class. We also want a clean map function, so we're going to public static void clean map. We'll just pass in a boolean to remove only empty values. Sure, good enough. We're going to say final iterator of map.entry of class of a wildcard extends event, and then array list of event data iterator good enough equals event manager dot registry map dot entry set dot iterator. Hopefully got that typed right. And we're going to say while iterator dot has next, if not, remove only empty values, or iterator dot next dot get value dot next dot value dot get value dot is empty. Iterator dot remove. Okay. Now we want an unregister method. So we're going to say public static, type static void unregister. This is going to take a final object O and a final class of a wildcard that extends event class and final capital. Alright, so we're going to say if registry map dot contains key class for final event data. No, yeah, no, that's right. Event data, method data in event in registry map dot get class. If method data dot source dot equals of O, registry map, let me scroll down, registry map dot get class dot remove method data. We can't forget at the end of this to say clean map. Okay, we want another unregister function, and this will just unregister an object, public static void unregister final object. We're going to say for for array list event data flexible array colon event, or no, not colon event, colon registry map dot values. Then we're gonna go backwards to the array. So for int I equals flexible array dot size minus 1. I is greater than or equal to 0. I minus minus. If flexible array dot get of I dot source equals O flexible array dot remove of I, and then afterward clean map true. Alright, and now we got 3 more methods to write, and then we can make sure this all works. So we're going to say public static void register final object O, or no, we actually want to do, first we want to say final method, and a final object O. And we're going to say final class the wildcard class equals method dot get parameter types of 0. We're going to say final event data method data equals new event data of O method dot get annotation, where's just get annotation of event target dot class dot value. Then we're going to say if method data dot target dot is accessible. So if it's not accessible, we're going to make it accessible. So we're going to say method data dot target dot set accessible true. Ooh, come on. And then we want to say if registry map dot contains key of class. So if it has a registry key, we are going to if registry map dot get of class dot contains method data. So if it doesn't contain method data, registry map dot get of class dot add method data. Sort list value of, we're going to just cast this to a class of question mark extends event class. No, I want to cast it, please. Thank you. Alright, then what we want to do is else registry map dot put. We're going to cast this again to a class of wildcard extends event class. And then for the value, we want to, oops, I need to close. No, stop it. Just close, you silly thing. And we want to say new array list of event of event data. We're going to open that up, and inside of this, we are going to put two braces like that. We're going to say this dot add method data. Okay, there's one registry function done. Public static void register final object O final class of wildcard that extends event. Oh, someone's hitting me up on Discord. I got 4 unread messages. I'll look at those later. Class. And we're going to do for final method in o.get class.get methods. If it's not a bad method, so if it's not a bad method, register method, comma, O. And we want to say public static void register. We're just going to take an object O, and we're going to say for final method final method in o.get class.get methods. If it's not a bad method, register method, comma, O. Okay. Now let's see, what did I forget to do? Oh, I forgot to return this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this should all work now in event. So let me make that not full screen. So guess now that we've done that, let's create our first event. We're going to do the tick event, which basically is like every client tick, which is in the game loop. So what I'm going to do is in event, I'm going to make a new package, and we're just going to call it IMPL for implements. And let's make a new event called client tick event. And this event is going to extend event. And we got to import event. Make sure to not import the Java one. Import your client name.event. And we're not actually going to put anything in it. It's just going to be an empty event. Perfect. So now we actually have to call this event. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into net Minecraft client minecraft.java, and now what I'm going to search for, I'm going to do Control F, and I'm going to type pending connection. Yeah, I want to find this right here, right above this and right here. So I'm going to say new client tick event dot call. And I got to import that, and now that should call our tick event. But now we gotta actually make a test class that this works for. So what I'm gonna do is in our client package, I'm just going to make a new class called test class. Brilliant name, I know, right? So we're going to say at event target public void. The void can be any name. I'm just going to call it on tick because that makes the most sense to me. We have to pass in the client tick event in there because this is the event that we want to have happen. I could call this foo blah 3001 if I really cared to, and you know what? I'll keep it like that. Why not? I mean, call this a better name, all right? You know, you don't want to be confused on what your code does. And here, what I'm just going to do is system.out.print line, and let's print client tick event is being called. Woohoo! It can be really anything. Just this. I just want to make sure this is working. And so then what we want to do is in init, we're going to call event manager.register. We're going to say new test class. Theoretically now, should be able to start our client up, and it should just spam client tick event in the console. Look at that! It is spamming, so now our event is happening. Oh, I forgot to say called with a C, and now it's just alt. But you get the point, it's working out. In future tutorials, we will make more events, and it will make it really easy to make modules now based off of Forge mods, when we can replace Forge's event system with our own event system. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will try to get more tutorials out. I'm gonna see how long this takes me to edit, and then I really should go study for my 2 exams this week. But if I can balance out a schedule with recording, I'm gonna release new videos. So yeah, all right. See you soon, guys.